Yes, we back with another one. Show speaks. You know what I'm saying? We getting on up there. I know it's been a minute since the last time you saw me. Few things was happening, but we here now. You know what I'm saying? We back. You know what I'm saying? 702 Visions, District 1104. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button. You know what I'm saying? So you can get the content when I give it. You know what I'm saying? You want to be notified whenever I drop, cause I'm unexpected. But I'm consistent, real consistent, just unexpected. But I'm always at work. My mind always racing, man. To get this type of stuff out, the stuff that I choose to put out. You know what I'm saying? And hope everybody doing all right. You know what I'm saying? Hope you if you tuned in right now, hope you tune in all the way. You know what I'm saying? Your boy appreciate that. I got some good ones today, of course. You already know I do. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Alright, first order of business. This person who I want to talk about, a very polarizing person, painted as a villain, in the media, of course. Painted as this such bad guy. Quote unquote a bully. And this, that, and the third. The guy I'm about to speak about right now, real quick. You've heard a lot about him in Americanized news. Probably not nowhere else, but Americanized news and maybe NATO countries. And that's a maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because those are our allies. But I'm just gonna say, America westernized news. This guy is just scum of the earth. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. And this person is Vladimir Putin. Now, you hear all the time about, Vladimir Putin, not because of the Ukraine-Russian war that's going on. I'm not even gonna get into that. We can even go before that. Trump, before he won the election and up until that point when he was running and stuff, he got accused of plotting with the Russians or having this relationship with Russia and doing this and that and the third. And, he's being quote unquote indicted for, having this Russian relationship that just so bad for the US of A, which is, a crock of shit. But I digress. We all know by now that we can't trust everything on the news. And it's really close to nothing. You can't trust nothing on the goddamn news. But for the people out there that got hope and just believe in this system and just believe everything they hear on the TV and just got one set track mind about this and that, even when shit is just right in front of their face. For those people, I'll just say, he's for those people, I'll just say, at this point, even some shit gotta be some bullshit that you see on the news or hear it, or see out in the broadcast, media outlets, It gotta be, you know what I'm saying? But, of course, I, disagree. But, so, this one person, he in the news, always painted bad. Just like the North Korea president. Don't know his name, but one and the same, pretty much. One and the same. And both of those countries are not in NATO, by the way. And they don't have a Rothschild um, federal bank type shit. They don't have a Rothschild's bank, centralized bank in their countries. So anytime, no matter where you at in the country, anytime you're not going with that narrative that they want you to go with, you're a terrorist or you're, this or that. But I ran across a law that was passed, and I ran across a direct quote, that was within it. When I read what I read and seen what I seen, and I really just had to tap in on this one, man. I just couldn't believe what I read. I couldn't believe what I saw. And after I comprehended and take it in, man, I just feel like, man, it's a goddamn shame over here in the West, over here in the US of A. It's just, words can't describe. It can't even describe, man. I ain't got no words for it no more. But not no good ones anyway. But Vladimir Putin passed a law. This is a real law in Russia. You know what I'm saying? That any Russian that grows or sells genetically modified food is to be considered a terrorist. And it's illegal. It is illegal to grow or sell genetically modified foods in Russia. Goddamn. Shout out to Vladimir Putin, man. Fuck. Shout out to you for that, man. That's a big step. And shout out to all the other countries that we don't know about that's on the same, they on the same type of time. You know what I'm saying? And he's even giving away land to Russians who will grow food organically. Just giving away land, or has given away land to people, Russians, that will grow food organically. Over here in the US of A, what do? We pass a law to grow lab-grown meat. The FDA supposed to be the first line of defense when it comes to anything you pretty much consume in your body. If it's not approved by the FDA, then it ain't shit. Well, what the fuck is lab meat, man? What is that? We pass a law to sell, not grow, because you can't grow lab-grown meat. It's in the lab. So it's not growing nowhere natural. You know what I'm saying? It can't even be a hybrid. Like, you can grow marijuana, you can grow fruit out of the ground with hybrid seeds, hybrid soil, hybrid chemicals that you may put on it. No, it's in a lab being created. How? I don't fucking know. With what? I don't fucking know. If this ain't something that, like, got your head scratching, got you saying, man, yeah, that's some fuck shit. Like, what are you? Like, for real, what are you, dog? Or, ma'am, you don't think this is some bullshit? Vladimir Putin, I will repeat this. Any Russian that grows or sells genetically modified foods is considered to be a terrorist. It is illegal to grow or sell genetically modified foods in Russia. But over here in the US of A, we just passed a bill to grow fake food, fake meat in a lab from a machine. Some kind of 3D printer or some kind of machine is gonna process some meat for us, and they gonna sell it to us. So what? And this is a direct quote from the Vladimir Putin. A direct quote from Vladimir Putin. We Russians look across at the West, over-vaccinated, over-medicated, overfed, sitting in front of boxes every day, eating food with no nutrients. And we know it's weakening the West. That's a direct quote from Vladimir Putin. Over-vaccinated, over-medicated, overfed, sitting in front of boxes every day in our lounge, eating food with no nutrients. I didn't hear no lies. Now, this don't apply for everybody. Everybody ain't doing that. Everybody ain't doing it. Of course. A lot of people on their game. A lot of people eating good. Vegans, holistic health. A lot of people didn't take the vax. But for the most part, yeah, that's pretty right. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. For the most part, yeah. Very, very accurate. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. If you really think this is a country that cares, or a government that cares, or let's say business minded, or corporations, politics, if you think any of that cares about you or your well-being, then I think you should see a doctor, a therapist, somebody. You have a mental issue. You're mentally challenged. I'm gonna just go off the record and say that shit straight like that. Fuck how you feel about it. It's the truth. No way, dog. Like, we gotta worry about. Hold on. Do you know how many foods that's legal over here being sold and put in the forefront that's completely illegal in other countries? Sugar is illegal in other countries when it's in everything over here. Fucking salt, fucking colored dye on foods. Like, it's so much shit that's just glorified and put in the front over here in the West, over here in the US of A. But it's completely illegal in other countries all over the world, everywhere else. If that's not an eyebrow raiser, like, I don't know what the fuck is. And that's just one little simple issue we got over here. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, though, shout out to Vladimir Putin for that's one hell of a law right there. US of A, y'all full of shit.
You are now watching 702 Visions.
Shout out to y'all boys, man.
All right, next order of business. Next order of business. What we got, man? What we got? All right. All right, now, next order of business. Facebook post. Now, I did this like early episodes, probably show speaks like, I don't know, 11, 12, something like that. Maybe earlier than that. Show speaks probably like 5, 6, 7 or something. Well, not 7, but somewhere early, in the episodes of show speaks. I did Facebook posts, and it turned out pretty straight. So I'm gonna bring that back, you know, real quick, and throw you some Facebook posts that, you know, I can go into detail with and really, you know, give you some game on, or, you know, make a point on, you know what I'm saying? Have a reason, you know, to talk about it. So the first one we got right here is, I don't do talking stages. You're not finna be getting fucked and I gotta act like I don't care. That's real funny. And everybody know how the game go. If you don't, I'm finna let you know. Usually, especially in this day and time, 2023, social media is at its peak. You know what I'm saying? And it's evolving. You know what I'm talking about? So it's so easy for men, and especially and directly for women, to get access to the other, you know, gender. You know, it's just all access, open season, you know. Like Kanye said it West, nigga, you ain't got your bitch, nigga. Instagram got her, nigga. And I hear no lies, man. But just speaking on how the game go, whenever you talking to somebody and you first start talking to somebody, nigga, you have to take a spot. Like, make no fucking mistake about it, nigga. It is very, very, very rare you talk to somebody new, or you getting to know a person, and everything cool and dandy and fine, you know what I'm talking about, but before you came, nigga, it's something going on with somebody. Maybe more than one, maybe more than two, maybe more than three. You know what I'm saying? You are gonna have to take a spot. That's male or female. Especially if you're dealing with a certain type of nigga. And most definitely if you're dealing with majority of women. You know, you're gonna have to take a spot, my nigga. Like, and sometimes you can get it and you the one. You know, sometimes you get in the game and you get on the team, rather. You get chosen, you get on the roster, and you the MVP player, you know. And sometimes you might be second or third, you know, you still getting in the game, you know what I'm saying? But maybe not a lot of playing time, you know what I'm saying? But you in rotation. And, you know, you just gotta play the game how it go. And for the ladies, you too, ladies, I know y'all hate competing. Y'all hate competing. Y'all don't want, y'all don't want no type of nothing going on with whatever nigga you dealing with, you know. So, and y'all know that whether you admit it or not to the guy. A lot of women keep it real up front, and but it's not a high percentage. Even though a lot of women do it, it's not a high percentage. It's not the majority. Majority of women gonna keep their options open, and you know, they gonna feel you out. They gonna see how much you care, cause everything is based on, you know, how much the nigga care. It's based on how much the female benefits. So, and a lot of times, you know, she got way more access to niggas than you got more access to women. So you just falling up under some kind of void. You might be the smoking nigga, the buy me food nigga, the talk on the phone nigga. You know, like, you might fall up under that type shit because it's so easy for them, you know what I'm saying? But in the talking stage, yeah, that is the stage where you gonna have to compete for a spot. And if you a sore loser, you feel like you ain't gotta do that, or you ain't got the confidence, you feel like you can't compete with something that somebody else got going on, you feel like, no, I don't want nothing going on when we talk, like, you out your mind, you might as well sit on the sideline. Don't dare try to get in the game. Just watch. You might need to get in the bleachers. You don't need to be on the bench, waiting to get in the game and get, you might need to be in the bleachers, just watching and spectating, enjoying, the game type shit. Get out of it. Cause if you get in it, you're gonna have to compete for a spot. Hands down. And this might be happening. In the talking stages, yeah, you ain't giving up the pussy yet. Or, you feel like that ain't how you wanna do it. You know how y'all be, talk to hold back and wait and all that shit. And, I feel that, I understand that, nothing wrong with that at all, so just know while you're doing that and while you're waiting and while you, feeling the nigga out, don't think you just finna have a nigga talking for a month or two or whatever and ain't no action, just know, yeah, there's some action going on, but you ain't there yet, so nigga waiting. And that's for the male side. For the woman, yeah, if you talking to a nigga, yeah, he got a bitch that he can call, get a plate, get the he can bust up and chill, smoke, spend the night, yeah, he got one of those. And if you want to be something with this man, or with this type of guy, then handle your business. Get on your job. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. You know what to do. You're a woman. All women know exactly what the fuck to do. Y'all just choose not to do it. My opinion. But that's just how that game go on this one. So we gonna go to another one. Okay, the next one is a combination of two posts, but it's one and the same. One for male, one for female. Okay. This one is for the men. This is referring and talking about the men. A lot of grown men date little ass girls to avoid that grown woman pressure. Correct. And let me pull up the one for the woman. And the one for the woman, or about the woman, referring to the woman, is, I love fucking with broke niggas so I can control them. Fix your attitude or no $26 for you. But the last part was just some extra shit. It's that first part you really want to focus on. I love fucking with broke niggas so I can control them. So you got two posts. Different, but they both the same, just in a woman's point of view or a woman's case, and then the other is in a man's case. So I'm gonna attack the men. A lot of grown men date little ass girls to avoid that grown woman pressure. Alright, so it's basically saying, okay, first of all, grown men would rather have a younger woman. Or men tend to have go after, seek a younger woman. And it's normal for the woman to seek an older man. I just want to get that out there. So if it's a little girl, it might be a little girl to you, cause you older, or you might be his age and he's dating somebody 6, 7, 5, 8 years younger, which is completely normal. You guys like Beyonce and Jay-Z, right? Beyonce the Queen Bee, right? what Beyonce say goes, right? Well, she got a man that's like 13 years older than her. So pay attention to that. Or don't dismiss that, because that's some real shit. Alright, so nonetheless though, absolutely true. Absolutely true. You know what I'm saying? A man that ain't really there, you know, got his basics or lacking in his basics, yeah, that might be the case. He might be fucking with like a lower level woman, or a, you know, younger, less mature woman that hasn't like hit her, you know, grown woman stage yet. It's shit she don't really care about yet. And you can look at it like that. Or, you know, some cases I ain't taking up for men, because I'm talking about these type of men. But in some cases, you know, men want somebody they can, you know, grow and groom to be for him. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's hard to do it with older women. Like, I'm 37, right? So it would be hard as fuck for me to change or groom or just kind of try to mold a woman to what I would want or to fit me. Older women, for the most part, they got their mind made up. They not open to shit. Who they are is what they are. You know what I'm saying? And they not finna change a goddamn thing. You know, matter of fact, as they get older, they carry that attitude along even more. You know, younger women are the ones that's more open to, you know, trying to build or willing to, you know, hold it down with you, you know, thug it out with you, or, you know, and I'm not talking about niggas that ain't shit or niggas that ain't doing shit, thugging it out and ride or die, you know, when you ain't really shit, nigga. I'm talking about like real qualified men, you know. We all get to a point where, you know, we building or we, you know, elevating type shit. So the younger women are more prone to, you know, work it out, see shit through more. You can tell them something and they get it more. Whereas the older women, if it ain't what the fuck they want to hear, it's rap. Or if she ain't gave you no pussy, it ain't shit you can tell her. You can tell a younger woman something without her having to give you some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get to the older women, it seems like it ain't nothing you can do with her until she give you the pussy. But, you know, that's my game. I just threw that on in there. But a lot of grown men do date little ass girls to escape, you know, the pressure of being what you're supposed to be, which is a man. And I have no problem with that post. It's spot on, just like the other one. And the men in that category or fit this mold, you know, they just gotta get it together. I don't want to say step it up, but you know, just be better. You know, just be more aware and focused. You know, I would say, and cause you can't be ruining good females. You know, cause it ain't gonna be no females for the real niggas like us. You know, who want one, and we keep running into the ones that don't fuck with you before I got there, and now I'm getting all the, you know, I get the consequences. You know what I'm saying? So, that's that one on that. I love fucking with broke niggas so I can control them. Now, in this day and time, you know, women wanna they want control. Point blank, period, nigga. Nigga, she looking for a man she can run, nigga. Is you that nigga? You know, hey, I'm just a messenger. You know, I'm just talking what I see. You know what I'm saying? Is that straight? Is that the thing to do if you're a woman? Yes, if you want control. But if you want to be, you know, real women ain't doing that. Women that do this, I would say, insecure, maybe broken. You know, by somebody that took care of business, and they just got burnt, or they were controlled, because they fucked with a nigga who they didn't have to do shit for. He did everything, or he did majority, but didn't like the control. So they like, fuck that. I'm finna give me the total opposite of that, so then I can be in control. I know women with that mindset, and for the most part, I don't know why, but women just want to be in front of their man. They want to call the shots. I rarely see women that want real stand-up men that can handle shit and lead, and well, there can be a woman in this fake ass soft girl era. I hear people or women say, well, based on the actions or your choices in men, I don't really see it. But it's something cute to say. In some cases, women feel like, men just ain't it, and they feel like they are better suited, based off the ones they are encountering. And that might be the case, for real, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think control should be the reason why you fuck with a nigga. Or yeah, I can control him, so I don't think that should be a reason to fuck with a nigga. Or I don't think that should be the motive. But all I can say is, I got broke niggas, I got hood niggas, street niggas, on one end, all the way to the homeowners and business owners and entrepreneurs and college graduates. I got anywhere in between. I got all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And the ones on this side, they got all the women. They got babies. They got side chicks and shit like that. And then I got my niggas on this side that's, providers and on their game and got things to look forward to, handling things on on their own type shit, and they single as fuck, wondering why. So take that in account as you may, but that's something you should think about, or that's something at least I think about when I see it, because I see it a lot. Like, god damn, this shit is backwards. But that's that on that. As far as the Facebook post, I think that was, I gave y'all some game, man. I gave y'all some good game on those posts, and they all funny, by the way, you know what I'm saying? But even in shit that's funny or antagonizing or irking or just, not too positive, it's still, a story or a conclusion you can come to and, learn something from, these things, if you just, pay attention. So there you have it, Facebook post. Hopefully you tuned in all the way to this point right now. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Please, I'm giving you that dope. Every time I'm up here, every time I post, you getting some real shit, man. No character, no bullshit, no goofy shit. You getting you know what I'm saying, you get some A1 shit from an A1 nigga. And I kinda enjoy this shit now, man. Been going strong about 10 months as of now. About 9-10 months. So we here, we getting better, we elevating. I got some dope stuff coming. And yeah, please, man, fuck with your boy, man. 702 Visions, District 1104. Yeah.
You are now watching 702 Visions.
Shout out to y'all boys, man.